Tonight on Razor Dobbs Alive, under the Cape of Darkness, we hunt. Because the freaks come out at night.
I'm Razor Dobbs, and I love to hunt. Morning, noon, and night. All I want to do is hunt, 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 hunt. That's all I want to do. Leave me alone. Hunting is my life, and it will be my death. So hey man, are you alive? I mean, are you really alive? If so, join me and my friends as we let it rip through the bush after big game on our quest for the ultimate connection with Mother Earth. Holy moly!
Llano, one of the most beautiful places in the Texas Hill Country. It's called the whitetail capital for a good reason. But there's more lurking in these hills than just whitetails. Porkers. This afternoon is shaping up real nice. And if this hog gives it to me, I'm gonna take it. I'm about to experience a hog hunt like no other. You see, I got a special invitation to hunt with Chad Stevenson of Elusive Wildlife Technologies, the inventor of the kill light. Chad's been hunting hogs as long as I have, but his specialty of hog hunting is under the Cape of Darkness.
Oh man, that's a good sized hog.
Yeah, Chad has this nocturnal hog insurgency figured out.
What we came out here to get.
He started Elusive Wildlife Technologies years ago, inventing and producing some of the best hog hunting and predator hunting gear on the planet.
We're managing this place for whitetail deer, so we don't want the hogs.
Right.
So we're trying to get rid of them. That's the whole reason we developed this kill light, basically was, you know, on our own before we even had the business, just trying to get on these hogs at night, and not to mention, it's a blast. Tell you what, Razor, I got a red light on this feeder.
Yep.
I'm gonna switch that to the green one.
All right.
Can you hand me one of those green lights right there?
Sure. This one?
Yeah, that's it right there. All right, thanks. Tell you what, you can put 4C batteries in this,
yeah,
or you can just plug it in with the power cord. That's what we're gonna do right here.
Oh, cool.
I've already got it set up.
And it just magnetizes.
Yeah, it's got
right
really
there.
strong magnets in there, so just gonna plug it in.
That's it?
Put it on auto, we're done.
You're kidding me.
It's that easy.
Wow, come on, pigs. So I cover up the photo cell like that. She comes on, that's a green halo.
Well, with the anti-spook technology, it gradually glows. It takes about over a minute to get to full brightness. So as soon as it comes on,
yeah,
if they're under the feeder, it's not going to startle them.
Yeah, so it's not going to be like, boom.
Right.
It just comes on,
it just
fades up.
Gradually increases the brightness. They don't even realize. And it's got the timer, so you can set how long you want it to stay on.
Right.
And I mean, you can set it to stay on all night. You can set it to just come on with motion. And you can say how long you want to stay on. And if the animal's still moving, say you set it for a minute. Most of the time, the filming setups, we do 10 minutes, but like if you're just the average consumer going out to go hunt hogs, you want to leave it and have it last a long time, you put it on 1 minute, because that's all it needs.
Right.
It comes through, comes on, it turns off, and if the animal's still in the area, it's gonna pick it up, it's gonna stay on.
Right. You know what, it's so funny. You don't really realize when you see that how much thought and technology, it's not just, hey, it's a light to shoot hogs underneath. You know, there's a lot to it.
Yeah,
there's a lot to it.
We put a lot of design into this light to make.
Well, that's why it's the best.
Right.
I mean,
exactly.
I've tried other hog lights in the past, and people have sent me different lights. The problem is when things are kind of okay, they suck.
Yeah.
Because they fail you when you need them.
Exactly.
And this is no BS. This is why I'm here. This has been the best thing I've ever used.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is incredible.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with this light. It's really, really cool.
Razor Dobbs Alive is brought to you by CZ USA. Yeti Coolers, built for the wild. Double Tap Ammunition, made with pride in the USA. Outdoor Edge, the finest quality knives and tools for the big game hunter. Elusive Wildlife Technologies, the National Rifle Association. Stand up and fight. Jimmy Derringer's Woodbury Taxidermy, Grave Digger Broadheads, Citadel Shoot Down Tower Stands, Bojack's Vibration Dampening System, Broadside Camo, and the Luminox Razor Dobbs Signature Safari Watch. This segment of Razor Dobbs Alive is brought to you by the Outdoor Edge Razor Pro. Outdoor Edge, quality knives and tools for the big game hunter. I'm hunting nocturnal porkers in Llano, Texas with Chad Stevenson of Elusive Wildlife Technologies. As we wait for the day to turn into night, we are checking our setups and refreshing our baits. Baiting these nocturnal hogs is a lot like baiting black bears, but with a twist. Elusive Wildlife has a killer product called pig oil. You just pour it on a tree or stump, and the hogs can't resist rubbing and scratching on it. The hogs have different styles of scratching and rubbing. There's the casual, the dive, the double, and the sneak. One thing is for sure, they can't get enough. Now look at this right here. All right, let me show you something. See this? This is the border fence. This looks like our Texas border. But what it is, these hogs are insurgents. That right there is thick city. It's where the hogs go lay up in the night. Or excuse me, in the daytime, and they just bed in there. There's probably some within 50 yards of here, but they're staging in there, okay? But at night, they like to come out into more of the open, and they root around, and then also they hit the feeders. But this definitely is the hog highway right here. So what you could do here, if you really wanted to, you could set up, you could figure the wind out, you could set up, and you could wait for them, and you could use the piglet. And you could whack one for sure with the piglet, especially if you put a little stand up there. But what we're doing is, not far from here, Chad has the ultimate setup. We have a feeder that's going off. We have a kill light up underneath it, a blindsider, 2 stands set up perfectly for the wind and for the camera. So they're gonna come through here, they're gonna work their way, root around, they know when that feeder goes off. But don't think that it's just gonna be just an easy knock it out of the park, because the pigs are not stupid, especially the big ones. The big ones know that that feeder is not normal. They know that that's danger, especially the big ones, because they've probably been there before when Chad's zinged one with an arrow. So they're very cautious when they're going in there. So you've got to be on your ultimate whitetail setups. And when they come into the light, you see when you pick one out, you draw back, and all of a sudden he goes off to the left. And what you do, you just hit that little pressure plate right there, and the piglet ping, thing doesn't even know you're in town, and zing, zang, zong. So that's the plan. That's the plan. That's why it's called Elusive Wildlife, because it's supernatural.
All right, you got all your stuff together?
I think so. I got the piglets. Look at that.
I'm amped up.
I am too. This is gonna be fun. This is
gonna be a great night. It's perfect conditions.
All right. So.
All right, you're not gonna get lost. You remember where you're going?
Oh, I'm not getting lost.
Okay, good deal.
I'm gonna.
I'm heading that way.
Right.
All right. If I get lost, I'm going to kill my way home.
All right.
All right.
All right. Hey,
Text me.
Yeah, I'll text you. You
All
text
right.
me and see what's going on.
Be careful.
All right, be careful.
It's mesmerizing staring at the green halo. It's been slow this evening, but my confidence is high. I wonder if it's slow where Chad's hunting. I haven't heard a peep from Chad. I don't know if that's bad or good. That rascal killed one. All right, Chad's up. Razor 0.
Well, he can't be far. Hey, there he is right there. I told you. He did not go far. Hey, that's a good hog. Hey, he's better than I thought. A little deceiving at night. That is so much fun. And we were sitting there talking about how we wish a big hog would come in, and all of a sudden we thought we heard something. We looked over and we saw a little bit of light start coming on. The feeder light just barely clicked on and started glowing. And sure enough, we started seeing his shadow dancing around. As soon as it got bright enough, we let him have it.
Well, I'm gonna split. I'm gonna sneak up to another feeder and try my luck there. I can see the glow of the kill light, and there's a mass underneath it. Bingo. It's a striped porker, and he doesn't even know the kid's in town. This pig, he didn't go down as fast as what I thought. I mean, it looks like a wonderful shot, but he didn't go down as fast. Oh, it kicked back. I thought maybe I got the heart, but it kicked back like that. But he's not a giant. Look at that, but he is a pig. It's wild. He has a beautiful white stripe. He almost looks like a show hog, but don't be fooled. This is no show hog. This is a Elusive Wildlife Kill Light Special right here. Nocturnal puppy. Look at that. We're hoping for a gigantic monster, but I'll take this one. Any hog's a good hog, and this is a good hog right here. Perfect. All right. Well, I'm gonna regather my gear because there's plenty of kill lights hanging in the air, and there's plenty of blindsiders. And speaking of blindsider, that is a gravedigger broadhead right there. That's a blindsider. This segment of Razor Dobbs Alive is brought to you by Elusive Wildlife Technologies, home of the kill light and the blindsider. There's 3 hours of darkness left, and I have one last spot to check. Chad and Scott are laying out my attack approach via GPS.
Creep around this edge of the pond. We're gonna come.
Earlier today, Chad showed me this setup, and it's killer.
We're gonna sneak up this ridge, so just stay close to the water where the ground's moist. You don't make any noise. You'll just creep right up in this little nook of this tree.
Right there.
And you got the feeder 20 yards away right there.
Yep.
So when you walk up, just walk right in this little valley right here, and you'll be perfect.
So we come down, we'll get out over there.
Right.
Come up the dirt dam. Just come right down here. And there it is, right there. Look at that. That's the hog feeder. Those are the blindsiders. There's a kill light underneath the hog feeder. Just get right here. Perfect. You can even lean up against this tree, draw back. Sink. That is fun. That's a whole new bow hunting experience right there. But I won't be bow hunting this spot. I've changed my mind. I'm going for it with my damn Wesson 10mm auto handgun. I can see the green glow of the kill light. A hog must have tripped a motion sensor. Oh my God, he's giant. Easy does it. God, don't go away. Here he comes. He's coming back. He's coming back. It's done. It's done.
This segment of Razor Dobbs Alive is brought to you by Broadside Camo. Out of the blind and into the action.
Under the green glow of the kill light, I slammed a huge porker with my 10mm auto.
All right. Check it out. This is the kill zone right here, baby. Now look, here's the deal. This is the genius behind this whole thing. See these lights right here? See those? Those are the Elusive Wildlife Technologies blindsiders. And see, when you look in there, they blindside you. But that's a trick. We were up there on the hill. Don't even pan up there because you won't be able to see anything. The whole idea is when the hogs are down here, and if they look up, they can't see you. It's brilliant. They may be able to smell you, they may be able to hear you, but that's your business. But the lights are going to keep you hidden. Unbelievable. All right. I heard him crash right over here. But just in case, I was hearing things on the night. Right there. I don't know if you can see him. There he is right there. Look at that big hog. Oh my God. Look at that. Can you see that sucker? Look at that. Look at that head. Oh God. Oh God. Thought. I don't know if you can see how big this thing is. Look at that. Look at that. I'm not bragging, but I'm just happy. I wish I could hit them all like that. I was aiming right for the heart. I was aiming right here. I was over just an inch or two, but it smoked him right there because that's the heart right there. If you look at the anatomical features of a pig, that is the heart right there. And look, I gotta give credit where credit is due. This right here is a damn Wesson Razorback 10 10mm. Look at that. That is a beautiful,
beautiful thing. The 10mm is my favorite bow. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And I was bow hunting this whole time. Let's see what he's got under the hood. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at those beautiful tusks. Look at that. Those are razor sharp. Every time they chomp, it sharpens that whole layer of tooth right there. Look at that. That right there, that is a switchblade in the hands of a crazed maniac. They would rip you to shreds. Most of the time they'll just run off. But if you corner them or they're wounded, they will rip you to shreds. Look at this big hog. This is a perfect example of a big old boar that is nocturnal. But with the kill light, the blindsider, the pig light, you can do this. These are hogs that would never be, these hogs would die of old age instead of from a damn Wesson 10mm. Look at that. It's a whole new experience. And the cool thing about the kill light and the blindsider is, okay, you want to get in the stand just like hunt whitetails? Well, you get in the stand and you have your setup. Not a problem. But if you want to spot and stalk in the night, you still got to do the wind. You still got to have the strategy. You still got to be sneaky. But the payoff are giant hogs, because just like my old ex-girlfriend used to say, the freaks come out at night.
Yep, I made it through the night with the Elusive Wildlife crew.
This will change your life.
Yep. Y'all been running and gunning or what?
Yeah, we've been running and gunning.
Dang right we've been running and gunning, and we've got enough pork to feed a small country. But I'm leaving here with much more than pork. I'm leaving here with a whole new plan.